It is a piece of hardware that has an AI built into it that can do lots of things based on natural language input. Lots of helpful things, lots of things that would normally take you a bunch of taps on a smartphone, lots of things
This
that...
company called Rabbit. They've just come out with something called the Rabbit R1 device. It is a physical device, a little box that has a screen on it, it has a camera, and it has a couple buttons in it. It's a voice thing. On the other side, there's an LLM plus an...
LAM, I think a large action module.
Yeah, so they built a second piece of software called an LAM, which for them means that you use the LLM to kind of converse back and forth, and the large action model has learned how to interact with all sorts of apps, websites, all these.
This little guy just sold 10,000 units in just 24 hours.
The use of current smartphones, as for me and you, might be counterintuitive at times, but could the Rabbit R1 represent the new era of AI-based devices, challenging the dominance of market giants like Apple and Samsung? There might be a hidden point in all this competition, and to understand it, we must take a step back in time. Starting in the 1950s, pagers emerged as pioneers of mobile communication. Their simplicity allowed for receiving short messages, marking a revolutionary breakthrough. In the 1980s, pagers, besides being efficient, became symbols of status, widely adopted by professionals. However, the true revolution occurred in the 1990s with the rise of mobile phones. These initially bulky devices provided the freedom to make calls anywhere. The introduction of text messages further expanded communication possibilities, representing a significant transition in how we connect. Entering the new millennium, we witnessed the arrival of smartphones, marking a watershed moment. Equipped with multitasking features, high-resolution cameras, and internet access, these devices quickly became essential extensions of our lives. The consolidation of operating systems like iOS and Android strengthened smartphones' position as hubs for communication, entertainment, and productivity. The proliferation of apps revolutionized the user experience. From social networks to instant messaging apps, smartphones became versatile platforms, integrating various functionalities into a single device. The continuous development of technologies like 4G and 5G further expanded the boundaries of connectivity, enabling instant and seamless communication. As we entered the 2000s, technological convergence became evident. The first smartphones, like the revolutionary iPhone of 2007, introduced touch screens and intuitive interfaces, changing how consumers interacted with technology. This shift not only expanded the capabilities of devices but also paved the way for an era of daily dependence on smartphones. The app explosion during this decade was monumental. From engaging games to productivity tools, the diversity of available options transformed smartphones into personalized devices, tailored to individual interests and needs. This phenomenon not only boosted the app development industry but also solidified users' daily reliance on their devices. The integration of high-quality cameras marked another crucial chapter in the history of smartphones. The ability to capture moments instantly and share them on social media platforms became an integral part of the user experience. Social networks, in turn, evolved to be predominantly accessed through mobile devices, shaping contemporary digital culture. As the years progressed, mobile connectivity became faster and more comprehensive. The transition to 4G and later 5G not only accelerated data transfer but also enabled the emergence of emerging technologies, such as the Internet of Things, IoT. Smartphones began to play crucial roles in controlling smart home devices, creating an interconnected ecosystem in our daily lives. In the professional realm, smartphones redefined mobility in the workplace. Email apps, video conferencing tools, and productivity suites provide efficiency and flexibility, allowing professionals to perform important tasks anywhere. Additionally, smartphone security became a priority, with advancements like facial recognition and fingerprint readers enhancing the protection of users' personal data. These measures contributed to consumers' continued trust in smartphones as secure devices for storing sensitive information. In conclusion, from pagers to current smartphones, it's clear that this evolution goes beyond mere technology. It reflects our incessant pursuit of innovation, connectivity, and convenience. Smartphones are not just devices, they are witnesses and catalysts of the digital revolution that continues to shape our world. In this dynamic scenario, communication has evolved beyond physical borders, connecting people in ways never before imagined, and smartphones remain the architects of this transformation. In the realm of technology, the Rabbit R1 stands out with its compact 2.88-inch screen, a discrete camera, and a physical navigation button. The introduction of this peculiar device at CES 2024 didn't go unnoticed, especially with the words of Jesse Liu, CEO and founder of the AI startup Rabbit. During the presentation, Liu took a swipe at the giants of the mobile device industry, expressing that while smartphones should be intuitive, the growing incompatibility among the numerous apps on current devices has undermined this characteristic. The announcement video of the Rabbit R1 has already garnered over 4.6 million views, and pre-orders for the portable AI device have sold out for the initial 3 productions. Considered by some as the most exciting product since the iPhone, the Rabbit R1 challenges the norm of contemporary smartphones. Instead of following the established model of conventional devices, the R1 harks back to the golden age of pagers, positioning itself as a pocket companion that responds to the user's voice. Unlike the modern smartphone, where searching and browsing are common, the R1 transforms the user's voice into a unique interface, enabling tasks such as ordering food, booking an Uber, and making flight and hotel reservations. The significant innovation behind the R1 is the use of the Large Action Model (LAM), an approach that learns from human actions rather than relying on a word database. This technology allows the R1 to interact with any website or web app, performing tasks like playing music, buying groceries, or sending messages, all through a streamlined interface. Its compact design, inspired by retro aesthetics, includes an LCD screen, a 360-degree camera, and support for 4G LTE. While some may consider it an anti-smartphone, the Rabbit R1 aims to be exactly that. It doesn't intend to offer the same range of entertainment as a traditional smartphone but rather to be a modern version of a walkie-talkie, handling everyday tasks through a simple push-to-talk button, without the usual distractions like targeted ads. Jesse Liu, challenging giants like Apple and Samsung, positions the Rabbit R1 as a unique contender in the market. The ace up the sleeve of these major companies, however, begins to reveal itself with the release of the latest smartphones, such as Samsung's Galaxy S24, highlighting new artificial intelligence features. The smartphone market, mature and consolidated, faces pressure to integrate artificial intelligence into its devices. However, devices like the Rabbit R1 and the Humane AI Pin suggest a different approach, using AI as a fundamental foundation. While Liu claims that the R1 does not aim to replace the smartphone, the truth is that its innovative proposal may indeed pave the way for a new category of mobile computers, especially with its affordable price of $199. Thank you very much for following today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and activate notifications to receive more content. We appreciate your audience.